So welcome all to the day 2 of focus session. Today we are going to discover the poverty of attention. That means if we are not very attentive, if we do not have a very good focus level and our attention span is very low, then what are the consequences that we are going to face and how we can reclaim the focus back. So the core problem is information wealthy versus attention poverty. The more information that we have in this current world, automatically our attention is becoming degraded day by day. And we all know how the information is growing day by day. So this is inversely proportional. The information and the attention are inversely proportional. There is a very nice quote by Herbert Simon. He says, a wealth of information creates a poverty of attention. And this is predicted by Nobel-winning economist. He is the Nobel-winning economist in 1877. And this highlights that the information consumes the attention of its recipients. Now, let's understand what is continuous partial attention. A state of mental blur where we split our awareness or attention across multiple inputs, rarely giving single task 100% of our focus. So if we are not giving 100% of our focus to one task, that means context switching is happening. We are just into one particular task and some ping pong came, someone called or some notification came, or we remember something other important task which I should be doing. Instead of planning and keeping it aside, if I switch, then I would be ending up in context switching, and that is what actually the author is describing as continuous partial attention. So what is the professional cause for it? Professionals may resort to self-medicating with drug to manage daily reading. Okay, even to the extent of the severity is so high that professionals may go for doctor's advice and may take some drugs also. So this is actually substituting a chemical fix for a degraded mental muscle, which is definitely not a needed thing or not a good thing, good sign. So let's discuss what are the symptoms of a distracted mind. The three major symptoms of a distracted mind are, the first one is sloppy mental shortcuts. It says like the barrage of data forces us to trigger emails by subject line, skip voicemail, and skim memos without reflecting on their meaning. Okay, so this is the first distraction, the first symptom of the distracted mind. That means so many errors are going to happen in mundane task also. Okay, we might actually skip, sometimes we skip attaching some important files when the email itself is meant to send the attachment, right? Similarly, many similar tasks, many similar misses actually can be observed. Second symptom is the away gesture. What is the away gesture? Looking at a phone while someone is talking is a physical signal that communicates, I am not interested in what is going on here and now. So if someone is talking with us, then definitely this symptom is a strict no-no. Otherwise, we are, even though the meeting can be reduced, the timing of the meeting can be reduced, but our full attention on a particular time on a particular agenda should be completely fixed. Then there is another term that author has also suggested, that is the jangly feeling. The jangly feeling is something like an addiction-like sensation of anxiety or restlessness experienced when separated from digital device or the hit of a text message. So this is what actually is called jangly feeling. That means if someone is very much addicted and distracted, okay, and the addiction is so strong that when the device is taken away, then the feeling is very not very good, and sometimes it can go to the extent of for children. Actually, it has been shown few case studies. It has gone to the extent of suicide. So we need to be very careful that before we get addicted to that extent, we need to take care. So now let's focus on the solution. So there are again three main solutions that we are going to discuss today. One is physical boundary. That means when we are working on any particular work, deep work session that we are doing, we need to put the phone, which is the major distraction agent, in a separate place, which is very farther from the place of our work. So in our drawer we can keep, okay, or in a cupboard we can keep, or we can give to some family or a friend or roommate, so that we don't, when we feel like getting distracted, we will not be able to get distracted easily because the phone is not in the reachable area. This sounds like a very simple thing, but it works like wonder. Let's try it and see. Second solution is create a creative cocoon. Set aside 30 minutes daily to turn off all notification and perform a single task requiring deep thought without interruption. That is called Pomodoro session, and we are doing it on a daily basis, at least 1 or 2 Pomodoro session per day. So we are in the right path. And during the Pomodoro session, again, the first thing, the first strategy has to be followed. That is the physical boundaries. Setting up the physical boundary means my environment, our environment has to be properly tuned so that our attention can not be deviated, even though there are some impetus coming. Then the third one is digital decluttering. We had a dedicated session for digital decluttering. Many deep insight actually we have discussed, and that those kind of strategies, once we follow, then we can reclaim our focus. Okay, reclaiming focus often requires extreme measures like unplugging the Wi-Fi completely. Okay, or to ensure audience engagement. Okay, so these are the few things that we have discussed. Now let's progress to the PPT that I have prepared. Okay, since we are keeping this session short, the PPT we will be discussing tomorrow. Thank you all. Have a good day.